Welcome back to the Agave Break. I'm Gus,
And I'm Vic.
and today we got something special for everyone. We're going to talk about El Ateo. That means
The atheist.
atheist. So, what did you find out about this bottle here?
Yeah, so it's a interesting kind of story and concept for this brand. One of the things, like, atheist doesn't really have anything to do with religion, but it's more about the process and that they're true to science when it comes to their not just harvesting but also the production of their tequila.
That's right. So, I think this is a brand that everyone should try. It's readily available anywhere. I got this in Total Wine.
How much was it?
It was about almost around 90-ish.
Okay.
So it's not bad for a high proof. So
Right.
This is a high proof Blanco, really beautiful bottle, as you guys can see there, the design. And I like that, design here about the big band. Again, it's more of the science behind making the tequila rather than being a jab at religion. So tell me a little bit more about the distillery, where it comes from, where's it located? What do you know about it?
Yeah, so this is NOM 1635. Well, one of the things that we read about it that was kind of interesting is that the piñas, so the actual agaves, come from Guanajuato.
True.
Which one of the five, to be tequila, it's one of the five. The traditional ones we always hear, like Jalisco area, but Guanajuato, but their actual distillery is in.
Yeah, it's in Jalisco and
Right.
the highlands and Allende. And they actually put it here in their label, Romita, 1953. So giving homage to the distillery when it was apparently, initiated. And then it says here, interesting, funny too, it says, "In tequila we trust," which I like that.
Yeah, kind of keeping with the theme of,
Yeah.
like, in God we trust, but like in tequila we trust. I think a lot of other tequila brands, right? Maybe that's what their angle is like, hey, trust us, we've been doing this a long time. But for them, it's more like in tequila
More of
we
the
trust.
science, yeah,
The
more of the process.
Yeah.
So that's the whole basic of this. The whole gist is, they're not saying, hey, we're like a 10th generation tequilero, or we don't come from, X or Y, Don, whatever family. Basically, they're saying the whole process of the agave, the water, the yeast, and how scientifically you get to this quality type tequila. That's the
Yeah.
whole thing. And this is called the Big Bang, which is pretty cool. High proof. It's 50, right?
Yep,
50%. So, we're going to try it today.
Yeah, and also 1635 is known just to produce this brand of tequila.
Awesome. Yes, that's really important. So in that NOM, it's the only tequila made there. So they're dedicated to this and this only. So if you see this, they have the Blanco, the Repo, el Añejo, and now the high proof. I would definitely consider it. I remember this brand has been relatively new. I saw it maybe about 4 years ago. Initially, the Blanco was a little bit on the high end, like almost 60, 70, but
Premium.
prices dropped
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
So I think, tequila, the Blanco around the 40, 50 mark range is not bad. I wouldn't.
Reasonable.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we're going to give this a try. I've never tried it.
I
you
have
tried
not
it?
tried it.
I've tried the Blanco, the Repo, and the Añejo. I personally like the Añejo. We'll do a video on this, but we're going to go ahead and try this today. You want to go ahead and give it
Sure.
the honors?
Let's do it.
And we could go ahead and...
And like Gus said, this is a beautiful bottle, so definitely kudos to them on that.
Yeah, and while he's going to pop in and show you guys. There we go. Nice
All right.
pop. So
Rubber
this
cork.
is, artificial. Not, true, but it's an artificial. So you could see that there.
All right, you do your first pour. Do the pours.
So we're going to go ahead and do that pour. There we go. And
All right.
okay, put that back right there and seal that puppy there. There we go. Wow. So I get that floral minerality.
Yep, that's the
And
number one thing.
And the interesting thing is that, most high proof people like, oh shit, it's high proof. Coño, I don't want to do that because I'm
gonna get a
mess up.
burn. Yeah.
Exactly, right? Pero this, when you smell it, it's not burning your nostrils, man.
I smell the agave
Oh,
plant and like the kind of flowery. So
Exactly.
I can't ever say that I've had tequila from Guanajuato, like region of piñas from there. So this is a first for me.
I agree. That's a first for me too. But the smell is great. It's not overpowering. I
No.
don't get that burn in my nose. And trust me, I can smell. But okay, ready
Looks
for
good.
that?
Ready.
Got to get first used to it.
Definitely smooth for a high proof.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, you still get that
still
kick,
get that pepper, that
yeah.
pepper kick. Yeah.
Good. Good tequila.
I'm almost
mean,
feeling like a little chocolate almost in there,
Yeah.
like cinnamon, caramel.
Cinnamon, you get those baking spices, a little caramel, but you're right. There's like something in the background, like cafe, a
Right.
little cacao, chocolatey.
Something like that. And which is weird because
Yeah.
most blancos don't usually have
No.
that. You see that more like in a rep or a añejo.
And it stays for,
Yeah.
it coats your mouth great. And you could see again, if we
Yeah,
do
lots
that.
lots of tears.
Yeah, you could see. I don't know if you could see it, but I mean, you could see some of the, right there, the tears. For us, if you're single, then son piernas. Rica piernas. There we
Yeah,
go.
and they do use the traditional tajona, so you could definitely
So,
feel like that flowery kind
Yeah.
of taste in there.
So while we drink, we're going to tell you. Piñas from Guanajuato, right? One single area, one single farm, crushed with tajona.
Right.
So original tajona, it's not a machine, it's not a roller mill, no, it's tajona. And it's cooked in stone brick ovens, so that's great. Distilled in copper.
Right,
and,
copper,
and
steel, and
in the
copper,
steel
yeah.
and copper pots and all. So traditionally made, the water is sourced from deep well, right?
Right.
So you got deep well, the agave, and the yeast, and that's pretty much it. No additives. Now I can't tell you scientifically, right? If I want to know scientifically, I got to go dilute this 10 times, put it in a PCR machine, and kind of see what's going on and figure that one out. But for now, apparently it's zero additives. But I tell you, it's a great tequila.
Yeah, and this is honestly one that to me is a great sipper. I think this is like a good, like, relax and just enjoy it because it does kind of stay.
For sure. So I think this is a great tequila for people who are already used to connoisseurs, people who like high proof, who like agave forward tequilas.
They can appreciate it.
Exactly.
Yeah, they can,
If you're new to agave, this may not be your cup of tea.
or you won't even really,
Tequila.
yeah, you might not even really appreciate it till its fullest, right? I think you might
Exactly.
just kind of get that burn that a high proof offers.
Why should you choose this? High proof. The piñas come from Guanajuato. Okay. They basically do stone brick oven and tajona crushed. Agave, piñas, right? The deep well water, and that's how it goes.